How could you possibly fall for Ted Martin's amateur machinations?
So you must be drinking. PEA's put up the capital.
PEA is a phony holding company owned by Ted Martin.
He may have some tangential interest that I don't know.
Yeah, and fairy tales may come true, but not in corporate America. He has your assets over a barrel.
Oh, well, again, you've been misinformed. Your sources, they're mistaken.
My source is my wife.
Oh, she's a lovely girl. She's hardly a Wall Street insider.
No, I married a warm, supportive woman with a very sympathetic ear. Ask Ruth Martin. The moment she heard Gloria's voice on the phone, she couldn't wait to pour out the saga of Tad's rehearsal dinner. I wish, Mama, that I could have been there to see you charging in and challenging that young whippersnapper to duke it out with you. He must have laughed his head off.
I gather this means you're not interested in the stock.
Your stock just took a dive on my board.
Well, suit yourself. Just remember I gave you a chance. This opportunity will not come up again.
Yes, I'm sure you're right, since Cortlandt Electronics is soon to be a distant memory.
I wouldn't bet on that. I know how to handle Tad Martin.
Oh, yes, you are the picture of confidence. Hawking stock at enemy doors. Admit it, Palmer. You're a desperate man.
I wouldn't be too quick to chuckle. You know, Tad charmed his way into a sick widow's will, and now he's out to settle all of his old scores, all of them, Adam.
Martin and I no longer have anything to fight about.
He'll never forgive you for what you did to Dixie.
I don't need his forgiveness. Unlike you, I have no vulnerable points.
No vulnerable points? Wake up, Adam.
Just in time.
Tad, how the hell did
Edmund,
you
what
get...
do you
What the hell
think
is
you're
wrong with you?
doing
Can't you see this
here?
is a wedding ceremony by invitation only, and you declined the invitation, Edmund?
Look, I know this is
Edmund,
going to sound totally insane, but...
Please go. Toss her over your shoulder and take her out on the terrace.
Don't be quiet.
Look, this is not, guys, what it seems to be. I mean, I was just at the
Yeah,
hospital.
well, you're going to make the return trip if you don't leave now, quickly and quietly.
No, wait a minute. Who are these guys?
Just keep your hands out of your pockets and turn
Wait a minute.
around
You're
slow.
just overreacting here. This was a bizarre mix-up.
Bizarre seems to be your middle name nowadays, like that message you left at my father's service. I should have known you were behind that.
What message?
Drop everything. Tad's deathly ill. Come quick.
That was
About wish
Dixie.
fulfillment. Yeah, that's another thing. Hiding behind Dixie. Nice move. You're a class act, Edmund.
Brooke.
Well, you thought your mind game didn't work, so you had to make a personal appearance?
Look, I didn't come here to stop the wedding.
You're not important enough to stop this wedding. You're nothing but a minor glitch that's easily disposed of and quickly forgotten.
Play this smart. Go quietly.
Look, Brooke, you have to believe me. I just came for you. I just have to make sure you were all right.
She is. Goodbye.
Why are those men being so mean to Dimitri's brother?
I'm gonna make sure that Edmund's all right.
Okay.
Well, shall we pick up where we left off?
All right, what is going on?
Is that really Tad in there?
What?
Half an hour ago, I was in Pine Valley Hospital, and I saw Tad in the emergency room.
I beg your pardon.
No, I'm telling you, he's got a clone, Dimitri, a spitting
Oh,
image.
come on, Edmund. You can do better than that.
It's the truth, I swear to you. I was in there with Peggy for a checkup, and Dixie brings in this guy. She thinks it's Tad.
Well, did anyone ask him his name?
No, he was out of his head with fever.
You broke in. You barged in here, broke up a wedding just to report that there's a man that looks like Tad?
Look, I didn't even think there was going to be a wedding. You understand what I'm saying? I thought Tad was in the hospital. I thought he just left Brooke standing there on the altar. That's why I'm tearing all over town looking for this woman. Do you understand? I thought she'd be standing there just all alone wearing that dress, not having any idea. And it just never occurred to me that this guy would...
All right. They say that everyone has a double. In Tad's case, it must be true.
You believe me?
It's too incredible not to be real.
Okay. It's real nice of Tad to hear me out before he sicked his goons on me.
Edmund, what does it matter? A herd of Tad clones isn't going to change the fact that he and Brooke are getting married.
Or we could skip over the confessional part and go right to the vows.
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I just have to understand what happened here. I need to talk to Edmund. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, do what you have to do.
Yes, right on.
I'll probably never make Brooke understand this.
Well, look, why don't you break it to Dixie? The man she's with isn't Tad. I mean, try to talk to Brooke or... Yeah, I'll see you back at the house.
I opened your letter. It was beautiful. I thought that the letter was the real thing.
It was, and it is.
Last night I had this wave of certainty that you could live with things the way they are. I guess I was wrong.
You were right. I'll be okay with everything. Everything. As long as you are.
So what are you doing here? Really, what did you want to say? What did you have to say that was worth all of that?
Just that Tad's one lucky guy.
Well, I gotta hand it to him. He's done it again.
He's gone.
Yeah, but he left his signature.
Chaos?
No. Look on your face.
I'm fine.
If that's so, then why does he always leave you looking so sad?
He's not going to be back. Really, the craziness is over. What are they saying in there?
Generally? Yes, please. I had him serve some champagne.
They must think that we're insane.
Who cares? I don't. I don't care what they think, I don't care what they say, and I don't care how many gossip columns we make. Only thing I care about is you. And I care about you an awful lot.
You know what? I will never understand Edmund, not if I live to be 1,000 years old.
What's to understand? He loves you. It's as plain as the nose on your face.
He wrote me a letter.
I can imagine. Cynical, bitter, scathing.
No, it wasn't that. It was the other side of him. Saluting what we had and wishing me well. It was very... I don't know how he could write that letter and then show up and try and destroy this wedding today.
Destroy the wedding? I hope it would take a little more than a social faux pas to do that. So what do you say, Miss English? How about it? You interested in a slightly delayed wedding? Or have you changed your mind?
This may not sound very romantic.
Well, then by all means. Go ahead. Don't speak too hastily. You may want to take a few minutes to revise.
The one thing that I love about you the most is that no matter how rocky things get, you'll always smile, that sort of adorable, crooked smile that you have, and you make me feel like laughing.
Think you could take a lifetime of it?
You're on, mister. Where do I sign up?
In there.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, let's get hitched.
What am I gonna say?
What? Why should you say anything?
I'm embarrassed.
Edmund is the one that should be embarrassed.
What am I going to do? Just march in and say, "Hi, everybody, I'm back"?
No. What you're going to do is you're going to give me a minute. Then you're going to go hit your mark at the top of the stairs. And I will take care of everything. By the way, it's a killer dress.
Langley, Edmund had to do it. Brooke gave him no choice.
The only way he could reach her was to blast through her defenses.
Well, his blasting may have backfired. Storming into the ceremony like that.
But dire circumstances demand dire actions. I only hope he's been able to reach her now.
But, Mom, I'm hungry.
I know, sweetheart. We're going to have to wait till the ceremony's over.
We get starved by then.
Okay, sport, what's it going to be, with or without all?
Oh, gee, what a surprise. Trevor came prepared.
Trevor, chocolate.
Bro, you relax, doll. Hungry. It could take all night for them to get through with this hoo-hoo.
Well, this certainly is the most suspenseful wedding I've ever attended.
This ain't nothing compared to my nuptials with Janet from another planet.
Who's Janet?
Don't ask.
Well, so what happened? What, did Edmund swear you to secrecy?
We had a little talk.
Well, why on earth aren't you telling me what he said?
You wouldn't believe me if I tried.
So you think Tad hit the nail on the head? It was Edmund that phoned up that message?
I've given up trying to speculate.
I suggest that we all just pray a lot.
You know, when there's an intermission in the middle of a wedding, it's generally not a good sign.
Aren't you glad you're not the bride?
Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of glad for all this to do.
I thought you were happy for Brooke.
Oh, I'm very happy for Brooke, but I'm also just glad to have my mind off that ash heap we used to call home. Does it make me a bad person?
Not a chance.
No, you are a wonderful person. That's why so many friends are getting together to give you two a hand.
Thank you, milady.
Oh.
Professor, I believe you'll find a beautiful lady waiting for you at the top of the stairs who needs your help.
Brooke wants me to give her away?
No, I think she said something about giving her away.
Oh.
Something like that.
Don't tell me that you're actually going through with this.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, Phoebe. We're going to cancel the whole thing, but we knew how disappointed you'd be.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention. You came here for a wedding. A wedding is exactly what you're going to get. With your blessing, we're going to try this one over again from the top. So, this time we're going to do it right. Let's get this show on the road. Hit it.
Oh, God, just tell me he's not going to die. Please tell me he's not going to die.
Dixie, Tad's not going to die. He's fine.
What? What do you mean? Look at him.
Dixie, that man isn't Tad.